So today is the March equinox, which means it is the first day of spring. So today I'm going to go over with you a few of my favorite things for spring. In my head, spring is just pink and floral. That's all spring means to me, is just wear lots of pink and wear lots of flowers. So I am a skirt person. I love wearing skirts and dresses, and if you don't like wearing skirts and dresses, you can ignore this section and just translate it into pants. So get pants of the same style instead of skirts, but I like skirts. That's what we're going to talk about. So this guy right here, this is one of my most favorite skirts. This skirt is absolutely perfect. It rests just about 2 inches above my knee, but it's kind of the same color as denim. And as we know, denim goes with everything. You wear your blue jeans with every t-shirt and shirt imaginable. So that kind of goes the same with this color of skirt. So yeah, I'm able to match it with a ton of different tops and it still looks good. And of course, I love them bold colors. This is my yellow skirt and it has this delicate, like, what's this crochet? What is, this has a name. Is it embroidery? No, there's a special name for it when it has holes in it. Am I crazy? Either way, it's a little more bright, and a lot of people ain't gonna be able to pull off something bright or want to, but I love it. So this is a good alternative to the bright yellow. It has the same kind of crochet, I'm sticking with that even though I know it's probably wrong, type of edging to it, but it's black and it's neutral, but it's still kind of fun and floral in a way. So if you want to go for more of a darker or a more neutral color, you can totally pull it off for spring. With my skirts, I love to wear my sandals. And I know here in California we wear sandals all year round because, let's face it, it never gets cold enough to not wear sandals. Even if it's cold and I feel like wearing my Uggs, I could totally wear my sandals and be okay. But again, with this spring theme, I love wearing these ones in the springtime. And of course, you gotta have your flippy floppies. These flojos, I'm pronouncing it Spanish. Is it flojas? I doubt it. I think it's flojos. I love this brand of flip-flop. They're super squishy and comfortable, and it's kind of like a velveteen fabric. It's not plasticky, so it doesn't hurt my feet or hurt my toes right there. They actually have enough foam to actually start contouring to my feet. You can kind of see it, but they have a decent arch support. You can see it get thicker right here, so it actually provides you with a little more support than just the average flip-flop. And I love them so much. I have 2 colors. Yeah. And now for beauty. I'm gonna be real. I love nail polish. I pretty much will always have my nails painted some form of color or glitter or another. And in the spring, I gotta go with them pinks. I love every shade of pink. And I can also go for like a corally color too. I'm not big on reds. I don't know why. I don't really like the red, but I love the pink. Speaking of pink, I have a new favorite blush. And if we don't know already, I'm a huge fan of cream blushes. I'm not a big fan of powder blushes. Don't know why, don't know what turned me on to cream blushes, but I love them so much. This came in my Ipsy bag last month. It's by Triston, and what is the color? What does it say? Baby blush stick, that's apparently what it's called. Bora Bora Coral. But I feel that this one is, what's the word I'm looking for? Subtle! I feel like this one is subtle enough that it's not too over the top and doesn't look like blush. I'm wearing blush. Okay, we're gonna break away from the pink for just a bit and we're gonna talk about some purple things. So this right here is a purple eyeliner. It's kind of a mauve-y purple, like it's not a super purple. We're gonna throw mauve in there with the purple. It's by Mr. Right Now, and this is the color Scott, which is funny because that's my dad's name. And again, I am wearing this on my eyes as my eyeliner right now. Can you see it? So it's dark enough to be a really good eyeliner, but it's a good alternative to just the straight black. Not only to give you a little pop of color, but just to kind of spice things up. To go along with that, I have this little, I think it's a sampler of eyeshadow because it's really tiny. I also got this in my Ipsy bag, so that's why I'm assuming it's a sample. But there are these 2 colors of purple. The lighter one is definitely like a lilac color. The other one is almost like a gold purple. It definitely has shimmer to it and is a subtle tad darker, but neither of them are too dark or too light, and they complement each other really, really well. And if you wanted to give yourself just a little bit of a smoky eye that's a little more neutral, so it's a little more colorful, again, besides just doing black, we can mix some color up. So I really like these two colors. This is Pixi by Petra, and it's a duo, so I guess it comes together. It's called Lavender Bloom. No, I'm not wearing this on my eyes. I'm wearing pink on my eyes to match my beautiful pink color obsession, apparently. Even though we all know my favorite color is yellow. Okay, moving out of this beauty and fashion area, let's move on to something fun like food. Alright, so one of my favorite spring food/drinks are smoothies. I don't know about you, but I'm a pretty busy person. If you're a busy person, smoothie is like the fastest way to eat healthy things, but just by drinking it. Does that make sense? It takes no further time. I can still be sewing and working or editing on the computer. I can just be sipping away on my smoothie. So smoothies you can really do infinite things with. My favorite things are just staples. So it's fruit, bananas, almond milk, and protein. I use almond milk because I'm lactose intolerant, so you can use regular milk or coconut milk or orange juice. Orange juice is delicious in smoothies too, just something to liquefy it. You know, just do what you do. Do it your own, what you like. The fruit I get is in these giant bags. I get them from Costco. These are organic, and it's just a mix of tropical fruits that I can just dump in, and it's frozen, so my smoothie is cold and delicious. Usually I'll add a fresh banana just to make it kind of creamy. And on top of that, I will add my protein powder. I like vanilla. Chocolate is like too much with fruit, so I do vanilla protein powder, and I do add some fiber into my smoothies as well. Alright, so these specifically are my Arbonne protein and fiber mixes. They are vegan, kosher. I think one of them is gluten-free. I think the protein is gluten-free. The fiber does not say, so I'm assuming it's not, but it might be. But I love them because it's not whey or it's not soy protein. It's actually just protein from peas and cranberries, so that's why it's vegan. It's actually really good for you. I'm allergic to soy as well. That's why I don't drink soy milk, and I really don't eat any fake meat products as they all contain a lot of soy. Oh, the struggle. And just as a reminder, all the stuff that I'm listing off, if I remember where I bought it and where I got it, I will link that in the description below. But especially the Arbonne products, those are only available online, so you have to click my link below to be able to get them. So good luck. Now we're just gonna talk about something unhealthy really quick. Them Starbucks smoked caramel macchiato frappuccino lattes. And the whole reason I even started myself on the smoked caramel frappuccino was it was all over Tumblr and Instagram and stuff, people saying that it tastes like butterbeer. And I've never had butterbeer, but it sounds delicious, so I tried it. And who knows if it tastes like butterbeer. If you've had butterbeer, you can tell me, but just it in itself is so good. And it's just like, I don't know, I know it's just a syrup that they pump into it, but it's yummy. So yummy. Alright, going back into healthy things now, so get yourself a Starbucks and then call it that, and don't have it very often, but treat yourself. We're gonna get back into healthy things. Another one of my favorite meals, either for breakfast or for lunch, is yogurt and granola. Yogurt and granola. I'm out of my favorite yogurt, but it is the organic Greek yogurt. I get it from Trader Joe's, and the granola that I love to mix in with it is the Bare Naked mix. This puppy right here, just so good. It fills you up really well. It's cool, it's refreshing, it's light. You don't feel heavy and weighed down after you eat lunch. I usually have this for lunch, by the way. It's just so good. And of course, springtime food revolves around fruit. Do we all love fruit? Fruit is so delicious because I don't know about you, but I have a major sweet tooth. Like, I could eat candy every night and cake and cupcakes and pie because I crave the sweetness. But some of my favorite fruits are apples and grapes. I don't know, it's so easy just to snack on some grapes when you're working. It's like a really good snack to have that you don't feel guilty afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it right now because I have fruit up here with me right now. Another thing that I absolutely love is putting peanut butter on apples. Does anyone else do this? It's so good. And I'm actually allergic to peanuts, so I use almond butter, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's just so tasty. If you haven't tried peanut butter or almond butter on apples, you need to do it right now. So during the springtime, especially as it starts to kind of grow warmer, I love making sun tea. If you don't know what sun tea is, you pretty much put tea in a pitcher full of room temperature water, set it on the sun, and that heats it up just enough and just kind of let it sit there for about an hour, and it makes a really good tea. And because you're not using boiling water, the tea never gets bitter because you don't have the opportunity to burn it. It's just taking its time and soaking up in the sun and slowly extruding flavor. This is my pitcher that I use. It is called the Triston. I got it from Teavana. And it has this removable basket. That is where all of my tea goes. I use loose leaf teas, that's why I need it with the big infuser in it. But you can absolutely just use tea bags and put that into a pitcher. But Costco actually sells the plastic version of this. And I know you're waiting for it. I brought up 3 of my kind of go-to teas during the springtime. So the first one I'm actually almost out of. It is my Wild Orange Blossom, and I have about 2 teaspoons left in there to make 2 cups of tea. That's about 2 teaspoons gonna make me. But it is an herbal tea, so it's completely caffeine free, and it's super citrusy, and it has a little bit of hibiscus in it to give that little bit of tartness, and it's such a staple, you guys. This is from Teavana. Next is one of my all-time favorite teas, period, hot iced, no matter what season. It is this strawberry Paraiso. This is also from Teavana, and it is a white tea with strawberry and papaya and those little white things. That's actually popcorn. There's popcorn in this tea, which is awesome. It is a white tea. It's still very low in caffeine, so that doesn't really bother me at all. I drink caffeine in tea, doesn't matter, but if it matters to you, the white tea has a little bit of caffeine, and it just tastes so good. The last tea that I really like during the springtime is called Cucumber Melon Cooler. It is a flavored green tea. It has eucalyptus, cucumber, a little bit of ginger. I hate ginger, but I can actually stand it in this tea. It has lemon verbena leaves. It's a really refreshing green tea. Don't drink this one hot. This one has to be a cold tea. It's really weird hot, but it's just really refreshing. That's the best way I can describe it, is refreshing. Okay, and lastly, I just want to talk about things that I like during spring. So number one thing I like during spring is flowers. I love flowers. I don't care if they're fake or if they're fresh. Fresh kind of make me allergenic, so that's why I don't have a lot of fresh flowers. But I love just to have flowers just decorating my space. It brings so much life, and even if they're fake, I feel like it just brings a whole new energy to my room. And it's good to see flowers and the color and nature. Even if it's fake, I still feel like it still carries the same vibe. Alright, one of the other things, and this isn't particularly for spring, but I got myself a new rotary cutter for fabric, and this is the first time I've ever had a rotary cutter, and I really like it. It's not as precise as using scissors because you have less control and it can get kind of squiggly, but it is so quick and so easy to cut out fabric. It's that whole rebirth attitude of spring, like, let's get some stuff done. And I've seen on YouTube a lot of people going over their planners. Like Albie had a really cute video about her planner. It was so cute. But I am personally not a planner person. I'm talking about getting organized and stuff. And if planners are going to work with you, do a planner. You have bigger dates. You can have more detailed notes. But I'm a person who just needs a really nice calendar that I can kind of fill out and plan out what I'm doing on what day. So this is the calendar I bought. I bought it from Target, Michael's, Barnes & Noble's, somewhere that sells calendars. I don't remember, but it's just pretty. It's full of floral and pretty things, and that's why I picked it. And each one has a quote. So March is, "Let all embracing thoughts for all beings be yours, as said from the Buddha." Just something to get you through your March. A little quote from the Buddha. So last thing is actually a photo box. This is the brand. I got it for my birthday, but it's essentially a little pop-up booth. We're gonna scoot back for this action. Are you ready? So this is it folded up in the little bag. Oh, got my glasses! This is just a little mini photo studio for you to take pictures of whatever you want to be taken pictures of. So if you're looking for a pretty inexpensive way just to get better quality close-up photographs, I highly recommend one of these little light boxes, because you don't just have to use their plain colored background, you can make a whole set in there. So yeah, highly recommend this little dude. I've been playing around with it, shooting my props and little things that I've made in it. It's so nice. I think I feel pretty good about this. I feel like I talked about a lot of the things that I mainly use during the spring. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and you found some fun or some new things to try out this season. And if there's anything that you really like during spring and I didn't mention it, go ahead and comment below and we can talk about it. Or we can introduce people to new things, and I want to find new things to like, so just share and comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the description box below for links to most of the products that I showed you, as well as links where you can help contribute to this channel and the creation of more videos. As always, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye! Pretty bird, can you hear him in the background? Pretty bird. What are you doing, bird? Making noise while I'm trying to film? I love you. Guess we'll just have to wait till he stops singing. Oh, my tooth. Ah. Oh. I had a root canal yesterday. I don't want to talk about it, but it still hurts today.